Are you alright, me ducks? Can't believe we're still here, mate. We're living dangerously. Massive, massive, massive round of virtual applause, please, for our special guest. She's come about 4,000 miles from Burnham-on-Crouch in Essex, which is the other end of the world from where we are.
4,000 miles.
At least down the garden in the Zen Den. The one and only, the incredible, the delightful, the beautiful Helen Watson. Woo! She's in the house. I can't believe it. Let's play. Ah,
Let's
dear.
play something, shall we?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If somebody you'd give your life for walks out on you, and you feel you have no one to talk to, open up your heart, stretch out your arms, remember there's somebody else somewhere, somebody somewhere, somebody else somewhere, baby, they need you, yeah, yeah, need you. If ever a pain in your heart makes you feel like crying, if at night you just can't sleep 'cause you can't stop crying, heartache seems too much to bear, your eyes just won't stay dry, remember somebody else somewhere, somebody somewhere, somebody else somewhere, baby, I need you, need you. Oh my, 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 my baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't you worry about the past, hold your head up high, you're gonna see a brand new rainbow right up there in the sky. Turn back the clock, open up your heart, you hear me knock, remember somebody else somewhere, somebody somewhere, somebody else somewhere, baby, I need you, yeah, 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 need you, oh, 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 oh. Need you, yeah, 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 need you. Thank you.
Yeah. We did it. We're so living dangerously.
Tell them what we did this afternoon.
You tell them what we did.
Okay.
What did we do?
Well,
Make sure you tuck it on the mic.
okay, well,
Nice.
we're in this village, right? And there's a little village hall, and out the back there's a really perfectly sized field that Snake and Sally managed to socially distance with a large can of aerosol on the grass. I have to say, it wasn't a great colour, that, Sal, really. Blue on the grass. But hey.
Blue and green.
How many people came?
100.
100 people. And but the weather was looking pretty, and we had a little gazebo to stand under. And then the rain came over. We squished the two halves together, and we only had to knock off 1.5 songs at the end, didn't we?
Something like that, yeah.
And they were great. They really were.
The British
put in their,
public sat it out.
Yeah, umbrellas up, didn't they? And
Yeah.
hoods.
Steve had the biggest umbrella there,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah.
There was
yeah,
a lot of
fishing
umbrella envy going on.
Massive it was.
My hands would not even extend
So,
to the
We've been
circumference.
out in the
of-
rain all afternoon, basically.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some damage. We don't know how much yet, but your lyrics are all very soggy.
Yeah, all my lyrics, which will teach me to learn them, I suppose, in future.
Maybe.
They all stuck together. I could have done a bit of paper mache work as a festival offshoot, couldn't I?
Maybe, yeah.
So, we tried a new song to us,
Yeah.
anyway, out this afternoon. So, it didn't go fantastically well in our eyes because it's a new song and we only looked at it yesterday. But
I'll tell you why it didn't go so well. That's
Mm.
because just when we started it, flipping rain
the
came.
flipping rain came down, yeah.
So we were looking at each other thinking, do we stop mid-song and bring the microphones under the gazebo, or do we trooper it on? So that's what I was thinking when I should have gone to the B section and I went to the Z section. I
Yeah,
think.
no. And
Yeah.
just before I'd been to the toilet and I used the hand gel to clean my hands, and it was such tough industrial stuff that when I picked my guitar up, my hand stuck to the guitar. And then the rain came down and mixed with the industrial hand gel, and I found it quite difficult to move my hands up and down the fret. Did you know that?
That is the most brilliant excuse I've ever heard for a wrong chord.
Yeah. And then a dog ate my paper mache dog. Miss. Right, okay.
Okay then.
Should we
Right.
try it again?
Yeah, let's try it. I've got to make a couple of adjustments before we light the blue touch paper.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you've got to make a few.
Yeah, I've got to turn my voice down because I sing louder than what I talk. Put a little bit reverb on it so that we sound slightly better than what the internet does to us.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
1, 2, 3, and... Look into my eyes, can't you see they're open wide? What I like to you, baby, oh yeah. Now don't you know it's true, girl, there's nothing else but you. What I like to you, baby, yeah. Everybody wants to know the truth. In my arms, it's so only true. I've hidden my heart behind the bedroom door. Now it's open, I can do no more. I'm telling you, baby, you will never find another girl in this heart of mine. Look into my eyes, see they open wide. Would I lie to you, baby? Oh yeah. Don't you know it's true? God, there's nothing else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Yeah. Everybody's got their history. On a page of mystery.
It's a mystery.
You can read my diary, hearing every line. Jealous minds are never satisfied. Yeah, I'm telling you, baby, you will never find another girl in this heart of mine. Look into my eyes, did you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Oh yeah. I know it's true, girl. There's nothing I can do. Would I lie to you, baby? Yeah.
Would I lie?
I want to see you night and day.
Would I lie?
I tell you, baby, that I'm here to stay.
Would I lie to
Do you think I'm gonna love away?
Would I lie?
That's not the kind of game I play. And I'm telling you, baby, you will never find another girl in this heart of mine. Ooh.
Hey. Hey, they're good, this audience, aren't they?
Fantastic, yeah.
And Judy Stamp from Burnham on Crouch is listening. She a mate of yours? No?
Judy Stamp.
Well, she lives in your town. Yeah, there you go.
I
Maybe
thought
a
I
new
knew
friend.
Everybody who lived in my town.
Oh, well, I've still got this on my foot.
Make yourself known to me, Judy Stamp.
Yeah. Could be a new friend
That's
for
what
you.
you're saying, it? Yeah.
Make yourself known.
Make yourself known.
Will he be home by 3 tomorrow?
Yeah, it might be.
Might be.
Okay, what we got next, Snakers?
I don't know.
Well, somebody's written us a sonnet.
Oh, yeah, let's have the sonnet. You want to do it or shall I do it?
Go on then.
Don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
So this is how wonderful our audience has. Trevor got home, or Mrs. Millam, I'm not quite sure who it was, and wrote this. Singing in the rain's all very well until your amp or mic gets wet. You can call on British pluck and yet it won't bring sunshine like a magic spell. Is that thunder or is that loud applause? The brollies popping up like giant toadstools aren't raised by mad dogs, but we English fools tempted out beneath the heavy clouds because there's music in the field by Wootton Hall. Ooh, that's kind of elevated the village hall to a Wootton Hall. I like that. And folk have come with Max from far and near, regardless of the forecasts that they hear. And until the final downpour falls, Snake and Helen, the troopers that they are, still sing on until the very last. Huzzah!
Now, I asked the audience if any of them are watching The Great, which is about Catherine the Great of Russia. It's a largely fiction, and it's a bit dark comedy. It's fantastic, worth watching. And every now and again, any excuse, they say, huzzah, and throw their glasses down on the floor. It's brilliant. So by the end of the gig this afternoon, the whole audience was shouting huzzah, weren't they?
You got them
In the
huzzahing,
rain.
yeah.
It was brilliant. Right, okay, let's do a bit of...
Oh, the Playhouse.
Amp Ebles.
Yep.
Well, you think you've got it all set up. You think you got the perfect plan to charm every girl you see and play with everyone that you can. Ooh, baby, I got news for you, and I hope it won't hit you too hard. One of these days it won't be long. I'm gonna catch you right off your guard. I'm gonna tear your playhouse down. Pretty soon I'm gonna tear playhouse sound. Room by room. Yeah. You think love is just for fun and games. You're just trying to be a playboy. All you do is run around using hearts for play toys. You've been playing daddy to every mama around. What you gonna say when you look up on there and see your playhouse tumbling down? I'm gonna tell you pretty soon. I'm gonna tell you playhouse now, room by room. Room by 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 room. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Now, I think it's important to mention at this point, I never like to talk about money normally, but Helen's come up with Clear from Burnham-on-Crouch, which is about 4,000 miles. And especially for the occasion, you bought 4 new tyres, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you need a 5th for a spare.
Yeah.
And all the petrol money.
We practically came up in a Trident, didn't we?
So,
Sorry, a Robin Reliant. Sorry. Yeah. Carry on, Snake.
so give generously. We've got to make sure these girls
Yeah, that would be.
get their petrol money
I'm
and the
looking up
tyre
at
money.
the gallery, but I know that they haven't got much money up there. So.
No, he spent it all on umbrellas.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be great, if you could.
Yeah.
A
If
little
you're skinned,
bit
you're on the guest list, but
A little bit towards a bit of rubber, really. That's all, isn't it?
bit of tyre rubber, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the link is everywhere. Probably under the, or up there. Or on snakedavis.rocks. Well, Sally says you can just, it's down there, is it?
What does that mean, even?
It means that in the description of the video,
Yeah.
there's a link to press on to give us money,
Okay, cool.
if you want to.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would be top.
And Oscar says thank you. He was in the audience today, wasn't he? He's looking a bit wet, but he's 9 years old as of today. Good boy. That's quite old, 9.
Hey, that'll make that lad grow, won't it, that rain?
Yeah.
He'll be fettling high by now, won't he?
Wonder if it was his first gig. I never asked him. I meant to ask him. No, he was 9. He must have been to millions of gigs. He's probably been to Glastonbury.
Yeah.
You know what the youth are like today.
Regular.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to do, You Don't Know What Love Is. It's very hot, isn't it, in studios? Is it just the people in? Is it the crowd in? You don't know what love is. until you learn the meaning of the blues, until you got all of you had to lose. You don't know what love is. You don't know how lips hurt until you've kissed and had to pay the cost, until you flip your heart and you have lost. Don't know you don't know what love is. Do you know how a lost heart feels the thought of reminiscing, and how our lips have taste of tears they lose the taste for kissing. For you don't know how hearts burn for love that cannot live yet never dies, until you face the dawn with sleepless eyes. Ooh, no, you don't know what love is. Do you know how a lost heart feels the thought of reminiscing, and how lips that taste of tears they lose the taste for kissing. No, you don't know how hearts burn for love that cannot live yet never die, until you face the dawn with sleepless eyes. Ooh, no, you don't know how love is. Don't know you don't know how love is. No, you just don't know how love is. Oh, thank you.
Few huzzas there. Thank you very much, Colin. You're all hearts. Now I had a haiku come in at the 11th hour on the internet via the email from one of our top haiku masters,
Oh, come on.
Val Schultz. I'm not sure if you've met him or not.
I think I might have heard one of hers.
Yeah.
I think on here she's.
Ah, right. Yeah. He's legendary as Val.
Yeah.
Now, before lockdown, he'd never written a haiku in his life. Now he's written about 40,000 or something.
What?
What was this about you, Sally? Yeah. Seamstress. I'm going to start again. Seamstress with spray can. Geometrical grid drawn. Audience stays safe. Oh.
Was that haiku like so current, just based on my Sally with the aerosol on the grass?
Not quite that current. It came in an hour or so ago, and he
Oh.
was kind of regretting not being here in the field today. He was in the field last week, admiring the geometrical blue squares. Bad choice of colour. It's probably the cheapest can of spray paint that Sally could find.
It's very big. I did notice it.
Oh, it's massive. Industrial.
It's the biggest aerosol can I've ever seen, Sally. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we're going to do another new one. So, I love this song. I heard it about, I think this album came out in 1913, so it's getting on a bit now.
Clea, may I borrow you? Could you pass me that very smallest saxophone case there? Well, Clea says there's nothing in here, but I am hoping that in here is a tin whistle. Yes.
So I don't know what the album's called that this comes, but it's an American singer-songwriter called Jason Isbell, and I heard this album and this song just leapt out at me. And you know, it's so really weird when you hear a song that you just want to be in. You want to be in the song. And I love the lyric of it, and even though it's about a possibly alcoholic, drug-ridden 40-year-old male trucker driving his truck through snowy lands and missing all his loved ones, I don't know, it's just... Anyway, I finally got somebody to...
A friend to play it with you.
Please whistle like the high moaning wind just out of Ybor City.
Yeah, and this is for Coolio if he's listening. I don't know I think Coolio is one of our friendly truckers. I think he may be on the road somewhere in Eastern Europe. But if you're there, Coolio, this is for you, man.
Don't know any truckers. Do we know any truckers?
Yeah, Coolio's a trucker.
Coolio. He's a Brazilian trucker, isn't he?
No, he's from Immingham.
That's better. Mountains rough this time of year. They close the highway down. We on into town. I've been fighting second gear, 15 miles or so, trying to fight the angry snow. I know every town worth passing through. What good does knowing do? No one to show it to. And I'm tired of traveling alone, tired of traveling alone, I'm tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me? And I'm tired of traveling alone, tired of traveling alone, tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me? Won't you ride? I quit talking to myself. I listened to the radio a long time ago. I damn near strangled by my appetite. Ybor City on a Friday night. I couldn't even stand upright. So high the street goes, wouldn't take my pace to come see me on another day. She just danced away. And I'm tired of traveling alone, tired of traveling alone. I got tired of traveling alone. Oh, won't you ride with me? I'm just tired of traveling alone, tired of traveling alone. I've grown tired of traveling alone. Oh, won't you ride with me? Won't you ride? Pain on the outside lane. I'm like a rebuilt heart. I don't know how much more I can. Tired of traveling alone. Tired of traveling alone. I'm tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me? Tired of traveling alone. Tired of traveling alone. I've grown tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me? Won't you ride? Won't you ride? Thank you.
I didn't know if you were going to resolve then.
No. I didn't know how to quite resolve. Oh. It's not socially good for me to have a glass of your water. Is anybody out? Is there any? It's clear. Could you go and get me some water, please? Beer? Yeah, that'll do.
You could, I mean, you could have had some of mine, but actually there's hardly any left anyway.
No, and you need it. Oh, that's good. I really did want water, but beer will do. Okay, what we got next?
Has Kevin been at the bar? That's what I want to know. Has Kevin been at the bar? Yeah, right. Kevin, thank you so much for the rider provided by you today. It's in the fridge, and I'm looking forward to necking it. Is the technical term. As soon as the show is finished. A hopping hare and some Rioja. Arigatou gozaimasu. What are we on, babe? Oh yeah, we're on that.
Okay.
That is a great song. I'd never heard that before yesterday.
Didn't it just leap out at you like?
Yeah. It did. It got me there.
And do you know what? I kind of saw the face of this guy singing it, just by the sound of his voice, which is a fantastic voice. And then, when I looked up the video, he looks just like I thought he would look.
Yeah.
You know, a bit no neck.
Yeah.
A bit like a trucker.
Yeah, I saw him as well.
Truckers
On
have got no necks, but you know what I mean. Hang on, let me get this right.
That's more like it, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Well, that's the key that you were in earlier.
After all the jacks are in their boxes, and the clowns have all gone to bed, you can hear happiness staggering on down the street. Footsteps dressed in red, and the wind whispers in their radio. A broom is drearily sweeping up the broken pieces of yesterday's life. Somewhere a queen is weeping. Somewhere a king has no right. And the wind whispers all the traffic lights to turn blue tomorrow and shine their emptiness down upon my bed. This tiny island just sags away downstream because the life just living in is dead, and the wind cries Mary. How will the wind ever remember all the names it has blown in the past? And with his crutch, his old age and his wisdom, it whispers no, this will be the last. And the wind cries Mary.
Oh, Helen, it's so great to have you in the Zen Den.
It's so great to be in a room with some people.
I know, yeah.
All of yous.
I did 62 shows in here on my own.
62.
Now I've got friends coming to visit me. It's so good.
Tell everybody about the friends that you've got coming. You've got loads of friends coming, haven't you?
No, just Simon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good enough.
That is good enough. Simon Goulding here is in this very space a week hence. Simon will be here, and he'll be in the field as well. I hope. But he'll be here live, 7 o'clock.
So loud.
Yeah, you're putting him in the field because he's so loud now. Yeah, Mr. Simon Goulding in the Zen Den next week.
Now, what are we doing now? What's the time scope? How's it going?
Oh, we've got time for another 2 hours. 5 or 6 tunes.
Oh my God, I haven't got that many. It was quite a good culling exercise playing in the field, actually, because you got to know what worked and what didn't.
Yeah.
So we've only got 4 in the set now.
So this is the cold version that you're hearing.
I think it might be
All the best ones.
Mary. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big change. Get rid of the modern saxophones. And get an ancient instrument on board. So Joe is monitoring the show as usual from in the house. He's a bit sad because nobody's giving us any money.
What?
I know. Why is
No. But maybe it has to happen afterwards.
Yeah, we're not in it for the money, though, are we, Helly?
Jesus Christ!
Good job, isn't it?
Give me that idea.
Yeah, we used to be professional musicians before lockdown.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Beautiful song. Mary Shaping Carpenter.
This one's for Julie Matthews, if she's watching, because great. Hi, Julie. Because Julie Matthews loves Mary Shaping Carpenter. So way back in the day when I first met Julie, she made me I think it was a cassette back in those days of her favourite Mary Shaping Carpenter songs, and absolutely bob on, they were all my favourite Mary Shaping Carpenter songs. And then one day I got a Mary Shaping proper album, and I realised that Julie left, because Mary Shaping Carpenter does these kind of songs that break your heart, and then every now and again she goes, then does like rock and roll. But Julie very tastefully left all of those off. That was my. I thought
The mellow side.
Mary the mellow side. In fact, hello to all the girls in Penistone. I
Yep.
love you all.
Penistone
Love you all.
gals.
Daphne's. Anybody Daphne's watching?
Yeah, Helen's part of a wonderful band called Daphne's Flight. And they would have been touring like all of us would have been, but they'll be back touring again.
Yeah, we'd have been touring to promote our new album On Arrival. So if you're at all interested in that, check it out because we can get one to you.
Daphne's Flight on Arrival. Yeah, I was just going to tell you to plug that, and you just did.
No,
Way!
I'm on the game, Mick. I'm
Whoa.
not on the game.
We're a well-oiled machine.
And what am I? I've got skin in the game. Yeah.
What I'm looking for
After all this time,
keeps me moving forwards.
trying to find it,
Since I learned to walk,
all I've done is wrong.
ready on my marks.
Doesn't everyone need a place in this world?
Could be right before,
Your very eyes
just outside a door.
that's open and wide,
Could be far away.
or in your own backyard.
There are those who will say,
You can look too hard, but your place in this world. It takes some of us just a little longer. A few false starts ain't gonna make you stronger. When I'm sure that I finally found it, I'm gonna wrap my arm right around.
could be one more mile
Oh, one step back
in a lover's smile.
in a darkened track,
Friends will take our side,
enemies will curse us.
but to be alive
Just to know your purpose, your place in this world,
your place in this world, your place in this world.
Yeah, we always do that when we finish that song, because we pretend that we are Jennifer Warnes and Joe Cocker.
We do.
Yeah.
Who did you feel like you were tonight?
Usually goes on what we're wearing on stage, who we decide to be. Why Sally's waving the phone at you? Look.
What?
What? Okay.
All right, yeah. Cuddle the mic, baby.
Okay. Well, what I just said was pretty rubbish anyway. So.
Oh no, it wasn't.
No, it was. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Okay. So Joe Cocker or Jennifer Warnes, right? Because they sang a song together, like a duet. That's our duet. And depending on what shirt Snake's wearing, he gets to be Jennifer or Joe.
Yeah.
But his shirts are becoming increasingly floral,
Yeah.
which so it means, even
Yeah.
though it is your
I know what's
studio,
coming.
you are Jennifer.
Yeah.
You're Jennifer tonight.
And you get to be Joe.
Joe, yeah.
All right. I'll take it.
Right. Where are we now, love?
We're down the Zen again. Den. Jen was there today. Some of them will still be travelling home.
Who?
Field people.
Yeah, there was people from Essex. There was somebody from Southend there. Wow.
Yep. The Crofts, Chris and Lynn.
And somebody from Eastbourne, by Jove.
Yep. The Wilsons, John and Joan.
Huzzah to them.
Huzzah to them, yeah. Oh, they came from all over the place. It was fantastic.
They came in camper vans too, and really got camper van envy at the moment, because Jesus, that's the way to do it, isn't it? Yeah,
It's enviable, isn't it?
it is. Yeah, just take off and just
Wherever I lay my hat.
is my
my
camper
home.
van. Yeah, I really would like one, because you can get really, 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 really tiny ones where you have to, put axle grease on to slide yourself into the bed. And then these gopping great things that, I'd be pretty scared about, I don't drive, but being in the passenger seat, like
You know what I
parking.
mean? They're massive. They're
Where do
like,
you put them?
they're like trucks, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think it's quite an issue where you park or where you're able to park your camper van, isn't it?
Yeah. Then you get those ones and they've got 2 bikes on the back and they're towing a very small car.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't get
what?
that really.
I don't get that.
That confuses me.
Yeah. And the ones that have got bikes on the back and are towing a very small car, they've usually got those things that open up at the top because they've got very tall people in there. What is that about?
Oh, it's another world, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon a Ford Transit would be all right, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? Sorry, I'm moving
You're
away from
drifting
my...
again,
Anyway,
yeah.
come on, Jesus
Yeah, come on
Christ,
then.
we're talking about bloody camper vans. Excuse my...
So what about Told You I Loved You? That's one we were going to do,
yeah,
isn't it?
no, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be a good one, Snake. Yeah, that seems like
Told You I Loved You. Now get out. What's your words there?
Yeah.
Oh, we were going to do that one as well, weren't we?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need the words.
Spoilt for
of this
choice.
song
Yeah.
That I've been doing for the last
Well, why are you looking for them then?
50 years. Jesus.
She says she doesn't need her words.
But I told you I loved you, now get out. I told you I loved you, now get out. You know everything's crazy, everything's here. Just how much can a good girl take? You know I told you I love you, now get out. There may be times when I want you, baby, there's no doubt. Right now, baby, you are something I can really do without. Go on and leave your number, go on home. Don't sit with sandwiches by the phone, you know. I told you I love you, now get out. Oh, baby, please leave me be. You know that you want a puppet, and I ain't got no strings on me. Oh, baby, get here. You can leave on the 518. Oh, honey, now don't go wasting. You think that I mean? You know that like any guy, I can have mine days. I got a round trip ticket, lasts for 50 days. I told you I I love you now. Get out. You know that you need a puppet, and I ain't got no strings on me. I'll get him. You can leave on the 518. Oh, honey, now don't go easy. You think that I mean? You know that like any girl I can have. I got a round-trip ticket, lasts for 60 days. I told you I love you, now get out. Baby, I told you I love you, now get out. Ooh, baby, told you I love you. L-O-V, I love you. And now get out. Thank you. Huzzah! Huzzah! Okay.
Oh, you've been working today,
I've
girl.
been working my thumb
Did you see your thumbs
to
hurting?
the bone.
You're a trooper.
Well, we're going to do a little gentle something or other now, aren't we?
Something more gentle, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that one?
Could do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this song. Oh, I think it's, yeah, I love it. Okay. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I will, then again I won't. Ooh, you were my everything to me. Oh, it's as plain as that, baby, that you were my everything. You are my everything. You are my everything. Sometimes it's yes, then again it's no. Sometimes I really want to stay, then I gotta go. You're my day shining bright, so I won't complain. You were my everything. You are my everything. You are my everything. Call me in the morning. I want you to call me in in the afternoon. Call me every evening, baby, long as you call me real soon. I got the walking, the talking, the power and the glory. You are my everything to be. All it's hard for me to explain, baby, to you. You are my everything. You are my everything. You are my everything. What more could I want with you by my side? This love is everlasting. You just can't hide. You are my life. You are the love in my life, baby. You are mine. Baby, now you are my everything. You are my everything. Ah, you are my everything. You my sun, you my moon, you my moon, you my life, you my everything, baby. But I want you to know that I love you. I want you to know that I love you. Let's take it Thank you very much in the house.
Thank you very much in the house, and thank you very much
Thank you very
in the
much
world.
in the world out there.
Get on the mic.
What?
Get on the mic.
Oh yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening to us in the house and out of the house and in your own houses, on trains, on buses,
Yeah. In
planes,
trucks.
maybe.
Coolio listens in his truck sometimes.
In trucks, yeah.
Bruno
trucks.
listens in Sao Paulo. Was Bruno here tonight? I don't know. I haven't. He was.
Oh,
Yes,
Bruno.
mate.
Is Bruno a trucker?
I couldn't read any of the chat, so I don't know who's here.
Is Bruno Brazilian?
He's Brazilian, but he's not a trucker.
Oh, okay.
I actually don't know if he is a trucker. I don't know what his job is.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Oh, I think we're out of puff.
I think we're out of puff. Me, I'm out of puff. I'm very hot. I'm very hot.
That's
I
show
just
business.
probably need to drink more beer, don't I, Snake? Do you think?
You probably, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
to keep you cool.
yeah, yeah.
So, well, what an absolute, utter delight having Helen Watson in the Zen Den in Haeonji in Wotton Town.
I'm very, very, very honoured that you asked me, Snake, and it pleased me greatly that I was able to do this.
Yeah.
And we only just made it on account of having to stop, and I had to sell all the clothes that I got in the van to buy some tyres for us to make the rest of the journey.
You did.
Okay,
Yeah.
just remember that, everybody out there, okay? I'm telling you. It's
And
the
then
truth.
when the car arrived, we thought it had a massive
Yeah,
oil
massive,
leak and that the
massive
engine was
oil leak.
totaled.
but it wasn't.
No.
It was just the air conditioning warming up
Cooling
and
down.
dribbling.
Warming
out.
up, yeah.
Yeah, warmed up.
So that was a result.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because we were all a bit worried, obviously, because
It would have been 4 tyres and a new engine, wouldn't it?
yeah, and a new tarmac job for the front of Snake's house. Obviously, we were worried, but Snake came out and we popped the bonnet, as they say, and Snake just said, "I think it might be the air conditioning," and explained why he thought it was, which I thought was like, oh, it's just something he knows, but he didn't really. You just threw it out there, didn't you?
I threw it out there. You know,
In a really
something
manly way.
I kind of knew it somehow.
Yeah.
Internally.
But it gave you a big testosterone lift.
I
that
felt
did.
briefly masculine, yeah. It didn't last very long.
You can be Joe next
I'll
time.
leave that to
okay.
Steve with his massive umbrella and his proliferation of lettuces and his massive cellar full of Merlot.
Ooh, that sounds nice. I'll be round. Oh, thank you all. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Thank you. It's been
Yeah.
a joy.
Thank you, and thank you, and thank you,
Thank you.
and thank Joe who's in the house.
Thank Joe in the house. Yeah.
Oh, Yak is back. Thank Yak. Honestly, guys, you've been fantastic. So look after yourselves. Back
Do.
next Saturday night, streaming away. And you take care until then. Be kind to each other. And to yourselves. And Helen.
And to us.
And yes.
No. I mean, yes.
Been a lovely evening. Thank you so much.